Well, hey everybody, welcome back to another episode. I've got a treat for you today. I know that last episode I kind of left you guys hanging with the floater truck fertilizer thing, but today I am for the first time flying solo in the floater truck. So it's Saturday afternoon. Yeah, just afternoon. I'm actually getting a little bit of overtime today because we've been so busy putting down fertilizer. There's rain in the forecast for this afternoon, so we've been trying to get as much down as we could. Lynn and I spent Thursday afternoon running the truck. I spent all day yesterday with Lynn. Most of the day I was driving, I was operating. I spent this morning with Lynn. And since the next thing to get fertilized was on Mom and Dad's place, Lynn decided to just step out and let me do it on my own. So if I'm going to mess up, then this is as good a place as I need to mess up. So let's get going. So we went ahead and filled it up before I came over here. Almost full anyways. The next place that Lynn is going to go is over towards the co-op, so we'll go back to the co-op when I'm done here. He'll weigh the truck, that way it can get built out properly, and then Lynn's going to jump back in and he's going to spend probably the rest of the day, as long as he can anyways, putting down fertilizer. So here we go, let's get going. I went ahead and I got the GPS auto steer set up, so we're good to go there. I am going to give you guys some drone footage today. I've got my drone set up to where it's just going to follow me around. And so let's just get going and do this. All right, everybody, here we go. Alright, job done. And ended up having plenty of fertilizer. I'm sure that I used a little too much. I talked to Dad before before I got started and asked him what he wanted me to do about the roads and the driveway, and he said, just go ahead and just go straight over it. So went straight over it. Well, I'll tell you, as we're heading back to the co-op here, I'll tell you a little bit about Mom and Dad's place there. So the area that I just fertilized, that it's all in grass, it used to be connected to the field that's in corn behind it. Well, a few years ago, Dad and Kurt got together and they decided to buy the place when it came up for auction. And Dad wasn't interested in the broke ground, which is the field, but he was interested in the grass. Kurt wasn't particularly interested in the grass, so it worked out pretty well. The barn there, that little round top barn that we use for a shop, it was actually there when Mom and Dad bought the place. And Dad just sort of turned it into a makeshift shop, and that's just kind of what he's had since. But as I think I mentioned before, Mom grew up in a different part of the state, and Dad grew up around here. He actually grew up in a house over by the Chula Co-op, but that house that he grew up in is not there anymore. But anyways, that's a little bit of the history about it. My two younger sisters, they still live at home. One will be a senior this next year, and the other will be a sophomore this next year in high school. But so anyways, a little bit of history. Dad got back last night from his business trip, and Mom was telling me that I needed to come back as soon as I got done here at work. And Dad had something he wanted me to do. I don't know if you noticed or not, but the gator was on the trailer behind flatbed, and so I'm not exactly sure what Dad's got up his sleeve, but I don't know. It involves the gator anyways. Well, I'll catch up with you guys a little bit later. Well, welcome back, everybody. So I solved, or I guess I was informed of the mystery. Dad's gone already. He was gone when I got back from work. I took the floater back to the co-op, swapped out with Lynn, got paid. I don't know if you noticed, I got paid today. I actually got paid for my week at the co-op. I got 1 hour of overtime today. And then I actually, Kurt knew I was getting paid today as well, so he came by and gave me a little bit of money from helping him the other day. So doing a little bit better on the financial end of things. I guess I can kind of clarify. That's not all the money I have, but it is sort of the money that I have that I can do things with. And actually, some of that money will go towards. I'll put that in a different bank account, and I'll use that money while I'm at school this next year. So that's kind of how this works. I work in the summer and try to make some money, some spending money, so I can have a little extra while I'm at school. But anyways, mystery solved. Well, at least part of the mystery solved. I know what Dad wanted me to do. I don't know why. Really have no idea why. He wants me to go meet him at the Krieger place, which is it's actually not far from where my dad grew up, down the road here. But nobody's. I mean, it's just kind of a weird old place. It's kind of got a weird story that goes with it. I'm gonna swing in here and grab something to eat, and then go ahead and head on over there. We'll let's see here. Just gonna go around the building and I'll park on the other side. You don't know. He said, Mom said even though it's raining to still go, so I don't know. We'll see what's going on.
Hey, what's up, Cuss? Headed to the old Krieger place?
Yeah, well, hello, Mike, and how did you know that that's where I was going?
Ha ha ha! You still don't know? Well, watch out for ghosts, man. Ha!
Yeah, sure, whatever, Mike. I just came in to grab a Gatorade. We'll see you later. I don't know about Mike sometimes. Hey, there's Steve.
Hello there, Cussler. Hey, if you're looking for something to do, I've got some brush I need cleaned up. Let me know if you get bored sometime.
Oh, hey, Steve. Sure. Yeah, I've been pretty hooked up here lately, but when things slow down, I'm not really hoping. I don't really think I'm gonna be helping Kurt much in the next few days. So yeah, maybe we can work something out. I'll get with you maybe later today or maybe Monday afternoon. We'll see you, Steve. Alright, sorry about that. Seems that there's never a lack of employment possibilities around here for somebody that doesn't mind working. Well, I don't know if you caught what Mike said back there or not about the ghost. So supposedly the Krieger place is haunted. I mean, I don't believe it. I mean, I've been to this place before, and there's an old house that's abandoned. There's an old barn that's abandoned, but there's not really anything. I mean, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. On a dark night, yeah, it can be spooky, but there's not really anything all that scary about it. The story that goes with it is kind of grisly and kind of gruesome. But yeah, anyways, I don't really believe in ghosts. So I don't know if you saw earlier when we were at the house when I was putting out fertilizer. I think I told you guys before in a previous episode about my dad's truck. So my dad, he spent a lot of time in Australia, and he developed a love for Land Cruisers. So first opportunity he got, he imported himself a 4-door Land Cruiser truck. So it's not very inconspicuous vehicle. There's only, I mean, this is the only one that I know of that's anywhere around. So it looks like Dad's gonna hop in with us here. Well, what do you think? What do I think about what, Dad? I mean, we're here in the rain at the Krieger place. I mean, I don't really understand. Like, what am I supposed to think? What about? What do you think about the Krieger place? Your mom and I own it now. That trip I made to Florida wasn't for business. I was visiting the sister of the late Miss Krieger. When Miss Krieger passed away, she left the place to her sister. Wait, so you and Mom own this place now? You own like the whole thing, like all the way to the little fields, down the road to the south, and then you own like all the way back by the houses, the house and the barn and all. You own all this here? That's awesome, Dad. I mean, I never expected you, of all the places that you'd want to buy this place. I tried for years to get Miss Krieger to sell it to me, but she just couldn't bear to let it go. She didn't even like to talk about it because it reminded her of her husband. Yeah, that's I could see why, Dad. I mean, that's a pretty gruesome story. I mean, that's a pretty terrible way to die. Of all the ways that I could think of to die, that's not one of them that I'd want to go out with. Well, son, that old story isn't exactly all truth. Anyway, before she passed away, Miss Krieger told her sister that if she ever decided to sell it, to give me the first right of refusal. Her daughter contacted me a couple of weeks ago, so I jumped at it. Yeah, I mean, I can see why, Dad. I mean, you got all this grass, and there's a small field over there, and then I mean, I've never been back there before, but I think there's a big field and maybe a pond or something back there, I think. Well, cool, but what exactly are we? What am I doing here with the gator? I've got to run. Your mom and I have someplace to be this evening. Go take a look around and try to get some drone footage of the whole place too, please. Just be careful. Yeah, sure, Dad. I'm gonna try not to get stuck. That's what I'm gonna try not to do. But yeah, we'll go kind of check it out, and I'll let you know what I found. Well, see you later. You guys be careful too. See you, Dad. Well, how about that? I guess we'll hop out here and go see what we can find. This is one time that I'm glad the gator has a cab. Alright. Here we go. Which way should we go first? Maybe we'll just go up and see the old house first. Check out the barn. Now, one thing you guys got to understand about this place is that, obviously there's been the story of it being haunted and all that, but that hasn't really deterred the teenagers over the years. I don't know when this place was abandoned, if you want to call it abandoned, but it's been several years, like decades, as in several years. It's been a long time. So, kids have kind of trashed the house. I don't know if I'm sure they've been in the barn. I've never been in the barn. I've never been in the house, to be honest with you, because, it is kind of spooky. It is kind of creepy. But yeah, this place is, it's got a field here of grass. There's, But it just looks creepy. Man, ugh. It's like there's somebody looking, like you just feel somebody looking out the window at you. Ugh. Kind of get goosebumps. But anyway, so there's the grass portion here, and it goes back quite a ways to the south, back that direction, and then back here, there's a pretty large cultivated field back here, and so to add to the story, there's some weirdness going on here. A guy from out of town, he's like from a couple of towns over, he farmed this place for a while. He didn't really have anything to do with the grass, but he farmed this backfield back here. And anyways, for a while, it laid the whole place laid vacant for a long time. And I don't know if it's when Miss Krieger died that the sister decided she'd lease it or what. But anyways, this guy, he farmed this place, and so that rumor goes, something scared the guy. And I mean, he never came back. Like I said, I don't really believe in ghosts, but this is kind of a creepy place. I wouldn't actually have minded if Dad had gotten in here with me to ride around. I am definitely not going in that house by myself. I have heard of course, with kids at school, they would come and look around, and of course they'd always most of the time go at night, and they said it's really spooky. Let's try over here, see if we can see anything. One nice thing about it being raining, I don't have to worry about catching any of this dead wheat on fire. I don't really see anything. There's some old farm equipment over there. Looks like an old chisel, maybe. Looks like an old moldboard plow. So yeah, I mean, you can see it. It goes back quite a ways, and it's an odd shaped field. I don't think I'm gonna go drive. I don't think I'm gonna drive all the way around it today. But So one thing that I don't think is really all that creepy. I wouldn't mind checking out this barn. I'm not going near that house, but I wouldn't mind checking out the barn. Let's hop out and take a look. Huh, that's kind of cool. Old wagon. If I can, oh, looks like there's something in there. Can't tell what it is. See if we can get this open. Huh. Well, not much in here. Actually looks like a pretty sturdy, well-built barn. Or it was at one time. Roof's caving in now. This is kind of neat. It's an old sickle bar mower. Actually is in not too bad a condition either. I wonder what brand it is. I can almost read the tag. Far maybe? F-A-H-R? Huh. I don't know. My first thought was maybe an international, but it's a Far. I don't know that I've ever really heard of a Far before. I don't know. Looks pretty old though. Maybe they're not in business anymore. Well, that's pretty uneventful. Alright, well, let's go. I don't know. Let's just go hop back in the gator. I don't really want to get soaking wet today. Alright. Well, enough about that. I am not interested in the house at all. Staying away from that place, at least while I'm by myself. Let's go check this out. Alright everybody, as you can see, I've got the gator loaded back up. And I spent the better part of the afternoon out here riding around, checking things out. There's an awful lot of nice grass here. I will say that the guy that was taking care of it before, the guy that leased it, he did a good job getting the weeds cleaned up, keeping it sprayed, all that kind of stuff. It's just weird that he left the wheat like he did. Well, anyways, I'm going to, now that it's stopped raining, I'm going to get some drone footage for Dad, and I'm going to call it a day. So, thank you guys for tagging along today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. I sure did. And if you liked the video, please give me a like. If you liked it so much you want to subscribe, please do. Hit the bell notification so that you know when a new video is posted. And leave me a comment. I'd like to know what you guys think about it, good or bad. So, you guys have a great day and enjoy the drone footage. We'll see you next time. Thanks.
You